back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, in the last episode, what did we do? We did the battle at the Rite of Rebirth ceremony that happened, and there was supposed to be like an assassination attempt, but obviously that was a distraction, and so we took care of those people. Anyways, and I got the Sword of the Creator, one of the mystical freaking weapons that my guy is the only one who's been able to wield it for like 1,000 years or whatever since the last dude died. Anyways, in this episode we have a couple things we can do here. Explore, seminar, battle, and rest. Hopefully the quality is okay. I haven't really looked at it. I believe it's basically the same as it was in OBS. I'm recording through the actual Elgato this time, and the reason being is that I can make it so that the audio does not lag behind any, and so I don't have to fix that mid whatever. So anyways, yes, we're gonna explore, I think, because we can do a battle another one of the other days. The reason being is like Casper is very close to getting up to level 5 because he didn't get the chance to in the other previous battles, but Sothis is invisible for some reason. There she is.
A stone. I do not understand. Yet as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still.
What stone?
But is that me? Or is it you?
What are you talking about? Okay, thank you, Sothis. We need to accept the quest from Sedeth. Okay, so visit the Geralt, and we need to speak with Geralt, which is this month only. Okay. Oh, so if you don't do these, then they stick around. Interesting. Got it. Oh, that's what I need to speak to Sedeth about. Attending to the saints. Saint statues have been quite neglected lately. Will no one tidy them up? Forge the way. Anyone with good welding materials, come find me. We need to go talk to a blacksmith. Herbal remedies. Are you having trouble adjusting life at the monastery? Do not forget the professors are here to help. Okay, maintaining your training. Please be aware the faculty members are expected to maintain consistent training regimen. And then clearing the way. Bandit spot unusual trade routes assistance is needed. Okay. Wonder if that's like a little battle thing we can accept.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Okay then. Hopefully, there was a little bit of glitchiness. I definitely would have cut that out because it was just random during travel. But hopefully that sort of thing doesn't happen very often, especially during cutscenes or whatever. And it's because it's the Elgato program itself. Just sometimes running it through OBS works better, but
swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
Well, I'm gonna say they did.
Are you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
Was I using magic? You were there! You know, I was definitely not using magic because I don't have any magic, even though I think I have like a level in reason or something like that. I don't know what's the point of the tactics primer? At least I got rid of those other things though, so I don't have them cluttering up my inventory, even though they don't actually take up any sort of space. Sup, Annette?
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Oh, I know enough about rain, especially recently.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I'm gonna say I'm not sure.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't have a crest, you can't wield one of the weapons. That's basically what it means.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me.
Stop trying to spook me! Oh my god!
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard. The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia.
Gloucester.
Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Cool. Oh yeah, by the way, I ended up looking at this after we finished the last episode. We have a crap ton of supports. We got a bunch of supports from all that stuff in all the battling in the last episode, because I kept everyone so close together. Chest key. Another chest key. Okay, I have a bunch of them. Cool. Because the other times I've gotten chest keys, I haven't actually... I've only kind of used them once. Almerian Pine Needles. That's an interesting name for a tea. Hello, team.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House GAUTIER to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Yeah. Hello, Marianne.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Also, I can't tell. I don't know if... I wonder if it's the same... Oh. Letter confessing offenses to the goddess. It probably belongs to someone who feels deeply repentant. I don't know who that might be.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Who knows, Ferdinand? I guess we can check and see if this is yours. I very much doubt it.
How could you...
Yeah, how could you... I didn't think it was yours, honestly, but I wanted to check because I felt like it was necessary. Wonder if there's a character that you can talk to that would help you boost your writing? Because, like, you know, you can do faculty training with a bunch of different people and such. Hello, gatekeeper. Oh, there's something here. Iron welding material. That's a gift.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Well, I mean, there was the whole reason why we were put there. So, what's your quest?
Use your help.
Okay, held the Madrig Way and take down the bandits. New merchants come to the monastery, sell their wares if they know the area is safe. Ooh! You'll need to go choose a battle option on your day off. Indeed. Okay. Dope. That's actually kind of what I expected to be. Sweet, dude. What's this? Smithing stone.
Would you help me out?
Sure. Find the iron welding material. Alright.
Knew I could count on you.
Cool.
Hey there.
Alright, so now we can repair items. We don't really need to repair anything specifically. Except for maybe Bernadetta's bow. So, I mean, yeah, we'll repair it. Because we got the money for it, and that was the lowest one. Okay, so oh yeah, and this allows us to forge the weapons and make them better. So that just ups its might by 2. How much money? 590? Okay.
Is this it?
And ooh, 10 smithing stone. Okay.
There you go.
We'll do that. I've got the money's not
Come
the
back
problem.
anytime.
The smithing stones are the actual issue. We'll battle at Magdred Way. We'll have to do that a little bit later this month.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Who are you?
Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Well, thank you much, Gilbert. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Cool. Alright, what does your faculty training do? You can up my riding. Alright, I definitely need to keep that in mind, because that is very, very tempting. Because that could be super useful. Curry comb. Okay, comb decorated pegasi used for grooming horses. Well, if we have to it's either Ferdinand or, I completely forgot her name. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, what did we literally just talked to her, the girl with the bluer hair.
I have heard that someone
quiet
from House
girl.
GAUTIER, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
I assume, thinking about it, the confessional letter could be Sylvain, the girl we were just talked about it. This is the fish bounty special. Okay, so the fish sandwich. What does the up mean? Does it up a stat? It might. Okay, so we have a bunch of people here that actually like it. Edelgard, Ferdinand, and Petra all like it. Then we have a bunch of people from the other things. We can actually see Marianne. I completely forgot her name, bro. Ugh, that's what I was talking about. I was thinking, because she was talking... No, yeah, the horse thing. The horse thing might be hers. Needle and thread. Oh!
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Okay, well, I know this is definitely yours.
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
I mean, it was literally right outside your door. You just had to actually come look. Okay, Manuela's over here. Oh, she's got something to say.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess.
Why?
Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. What is she talking about? What kids were in the infirmary? We didn't lose anyone in that fight. It was really good because we kept everyone alive. I suppose we could do this too. Let's do some gardening. Let's harvest the things that we were given. We got a white Verona. I don't know what that updates ups, so we can check. Let's do purple flower seeds and then another root vegetable seed. Why not?
Maybe.
Let's fish a little bit because we haven't fished in forever. All right, let's do a pond snail because why not? Cool. Good. It's a little different because it's hard. We got 4 fish from that? Dang. Oh, well, I didn't want to do it again. It's hard to get the timing down, kind of. We got a silverfish, golden fish, silverfish. Ooh, that was really good, actually.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
What exactly are you talking about?
Professor, you were so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
Oh, who cares?
Might you help me with a favor?
Okay, can I believe I'm more poorly maintained? Stop barking! I don't know what fish she's talking about. Is it just because I caught some? Pick up objects that are scattered around the front of the saint statues. Alright, there's a couple students in here to talk to.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you.
Thanks.
To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Okay, I don't know who you're talking about that he reminds me of. Reminds you of because I.
Right.
I'm not sure.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say, we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
2 notes. Let's read the notes. Often hear ridiculous rumors about ghosts appearing in the monastery. It's nonsense and disrupting my studies. There aren't really ghosts. You've nothing to worry about. There are no ghosts. Lysithia, yeah. I could tell by the silhouette. Okay. I feel like tough fighters who become legends mostly use swords and lances. Are those really weapons you have to wield if you want to make... You fight with the weapon that best suits you. It was Casper. I can kind of tell by their silhouettes at this point. Alright, anyways, one of the saint statues is up here in the corner. We can talk to Ash real quick.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Saint statue artisan. Okay, Saint Indite shard. Okay, what is... Alright, a statue of Saint Macul, one of the 4 saints. It said his gift for strategy was unparalleled. The service chief tactician of Saint Saros was pioneering figure 4 and master of the magical arts. Okay. Saint Indek statue. Statue of Saint Indek, one of the 4 saints. The city was known for his wisdom and dexterity. Though unskilled in the art of human interaction, he uses gifts to help those in need. He's also an indomitable warrior who slew countless foes on countless battlefields. Okay. Wonder whose these would be for. Oh, well, statue of Saint Sequel, one of the 4 saints. It said he was compassionate yet stern figure. His faith is so true, he was able to perform miracles. He's the father of Saint Cethleon.
You have helped me so much.
No problem. Okay, renown and stain statues. When you complete quest paralogs and auxiliary battles, you earn renown which can be spent to restore the statues of the 4 stains. That's what you use them for. As you restore the statues, you gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Okay, and we need to read this one. Statue of Saint Cethleon, one of the 4 saints. Said he was beautiful and kind soul. She was a beautiful and kind soul, is beloved by all for her empathy and her ability to heal severe wounds. She's the daughter of Saint Sequel. Okay, this ups lance skills, axe skills, sword skills, bow skills. I don't know if this means me or my team, but we're gonna do
this one.
At least 1 to this one. I have a bunch of points.
You're all set.
All right,
This one.
we can do that too.
You're all set. This one.
Let's do that.
You're all set.
And faith plus 1.
You're all set.
All right. Ooh, we get
me
XP too. That's cool.
This one. You're all set. This one.
All right. Bunch of good stuff.
You're all set.
Bow skills. Okay.
You're all set.
Brawling.
This one. You're all set.
All right.
This one.
Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do the XP one for all of these guys first.
You're all set.
Actually,
this one.
Once we up this stuff.
You're all set. This one. You're all set. This one. You're all set.
Ooh, class XP plus 1. That's kind of good. But I want to do riding.
This one.
Specifically because the first unit that I want to add to or that I want to recruit for us.
See you again soon.
Is wants riding. Riding is one of their desires and whatever. But anyway, here's Mercedes.
Isn't it strange? Saint Saros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
No. I believe that it was never in there to begin with. I'm not sure I've ever gone to the 2nd floor of the dormitory. I know it was there, but I just haven't ever gone up here because I keep forgetting about it. So, there's probably a couple people I've missed in here in previous times that I missed talking to.
The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
Alright, Felix. So,
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Ray is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
Well, thanks.
Hey, Teach, I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... what does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
Possibly. That's what it sort of seems at this point. Alright, we need to go in here, to the audience chamber, and get our quest from people. I don't know why I'm walking so much.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you.
Yeah, find Gerald and speak with him. And here's the other one. Taking on more missions assignment is a good way to keep head out of the battlefield and further hone your skills. Okay, so we'll go to a battlefield. We gotta do that anyway.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
Find 2 students who are struggling with life in the monastery and give them herbs to help alleviate their issue. Okay. Bravery and enlightening herbs. Okay, bravery is definitely going to be Bernadetta. Not sure who the enlightening herbs would be for.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald?
Yes.
I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
Okay.
He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Might have been Catherine. Oh, that's what it... Okay, that is the Crest of Flames. Okay. The thing... That's the freaking loading screen thing.
Oh my. The Crest of Flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual Crest of Flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
I respect your self-control.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Wellness herb. They probably belong to an adult with a taste for liquor. Is there someone besides Gerald? Because I don't think I can give stuff to Gerald.
Hi. Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
That's right. I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
Luckily, it's not your family. Can't allow a relic to be stolen.
Some kind of powerful weapon. I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Yeah, actually, Casper's one of our few people who can't wield the one of those weapons, right? Because he doesn't have a crest. What's up, Petra?
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
I don't know. My character probably didn't know about all of the different people. Shoot, what am I trying to say? Rodrigue?
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Same.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there.
Okay.
I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
I mean, I could probably just also look. And maybe that's where...
That man I walked past earlier, that wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it?
It is.
House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
Yes, but I don't... oh, that's like, if he looks like Rodrigue, it's probably Felix. forget.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
I understand, man. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. But you never know.
Go back? Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Yes, please.
Very well.
You've discerned Gerald's whereabouts. You can now view his location on the map. Thanks. Oh, that's the place I wasn't allowed to go the other day when I was trying to... When I thought that some person was actually down in there, but it was just... what's her name? Just standing over there or something like that. Anyways, it's down these stairs. Hi, Dad.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is a grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Oh. And so that's how you... That must be... You have to give that to the...
Well done.
The S rank.
You have my thanks.
No problem.
But she loved you.
Okay, I don't know who has the, whatever you call it. Also, I'm definitely going to... I don't know why the Elgato lags a bit. I do dislike that, so I apologize for that. Time has worn away the name, which is now illegible. 1139 to 1159. Oh man, she was only 20? Resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories. Damn. Oh, I guess I gotta give Linhart the...
Were you using magic?
Alright. Not lost items. Gifts. Okay, yep.
I'll gladly take this.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, I'm before the battle, or whatever we do, I'm gonna do a battle, because I kinda have to. That's 2 of my missions. Anyway, and here you go with the bravery herbs.
Thank you.
Cool.
I appreciate your effort.
Thanks. Cool. You know what, since we're right here with Bernadetta, let's give it to her. Because I think she does.
Thank you.
Probably could have given it to someone else who would actually boosted their relationship more, but that's okay.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another.
Indeed.
Fodland is a complicated place.
For sure.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lenato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
But he can't wield it, right? Because, well, actually, he can't extrapolate the full power of it. Also, lost items. So who does that belong to? Metal piece from a sword belt that broke due to wear. Probably belongs to someone who's devoted to training. Devoted to training? Well, that's definitely... I don't know.
Mercedes.
What about her?
Her face looks familiar.
I wonder if they're actually like brother and sister. Alright, we have a lance tournament today, so we're definitely letting Ferdinand do it. Because Ferdinand is our best unit. Oh, up against Ingrid. Alright, well at least he has more health. Excuse me? Why did he lose? He had more health. What? That literally doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's do the dining hall thing here real quick. So, I think I want to bring along Petra, because I brought Edelgard to every single one of them, and maybe someone else? Oh my gosh, why is everyone such a high level compared to us? Like, our group is all equal, basically, and everyone else is leveled 9 and up. What? Sure, let's do Flame, because Flame's a different class. Flame could actually come join our...
I would be
join us,
liking
that'd be
that
great.
greatly. This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Cool. Petra's renovation went up slightly. It couldn't go up anymore, so yeah. So Heward's got one with Ferdinand. Alright, let's do that.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
I wouldn't say that Ferdinand is trying to commit sedition, but I do think his obsession with trying to one-up Edelgard is over the... just too much. Okay, Linhardt has one with Casper.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhardt. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
When two opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, you know what? Forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage, and my father could beat yours in a fight.
Well, that's not... Height doesn't necessarily... is not the be-all, end-all. You know what? Petra and Bernadetta.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people.
God.
Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
No, it's her taking things out of... Oh. Poor Petra. Petra and Edelgard have not another, but a sport.
Petra, you seem to be flourishing in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid Royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much. I just don't know what I would say to your family if something were to happen to you.
Do not spend your worry on me. In Brigid, there is a phrase we say. You cannot shoot two birds with one arrow. Brigid and I are that second bird. Your first target is your ambition. Can you disagree?
There is certainly truth in your words. I do have ambitions that transcend all else for me. When I ascend the throne, there are certain things I must do. Tell me, Petra, who do you think I am?
Huh?
I will tell you. I am Edelgard von Hresvelg, and yes, I'm attempting to do what no one else can. I'm prepared to shoot 2 birds, or even 3, with a single arrow. That is the least of the impossible things I will accomplish. If you don't need my patronage, then prove it. Show me your power. Never settle for being the bird. Be the arrow instead.
I will take your words to my heart, and you will be seeing my power. I give you my promise.
I mean, we've already seen it, Edelgard. Petra holds her own on the battlefield. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do the choir thing here before we end up going on to Ferdinand and Dorothea. This is probably the best for me to have to do this with.
Professor, let me...
Okay.
I'll keep my voice down.
Alright, yeah, I don't really care to read that or have them say that again because they've said it every time. Oh, My faith went up.
I will
Oh,
master
it's
this.
Ferdinand's. Who's...
Practice yields results.
My authority went up. Okay, cool. Dope. Alright, we're gonna do faculty training riding with this guy. Cool. I nearly went all the way up. Might it be you?
Wherever did this turn
It's
up?
Manuela's. Okay, cool. I'm thinking it's, oh wait, what the heck? What's going on over here? There's someone I need to talk to, apparently. Well, actually, freaking dang it, man. What? Oh, okay.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
You were sleeping?
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment.
Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping.
That's exactly what it is.
Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela.
This will have to do.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
It took a while. What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
About last night, I have a message from a knight.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
Oh, he said we'll never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. Okay then. Interesting. Oh, it's Ingrid's.
Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
Cool. No problem. Is this yours? It is.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Cool. You're welcome.
I know nothing.
Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do.
And summer. Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Oh. Well. Okay. No problem. I didn't actually expect it to be hers.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Alright, we're done with free time for today. And we're doing a lecture. Okay, so the statues give me boosts when it comes to the actual instruction. Very cool. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, Huber got a second golden star.
I am quite pleased.
Alright, and after a perfect, Ferdinand got his second star. And we'll begin lecture.
Question for you.
Okay, Hubert. Such interesting ideas you have, but tell me this. What if you were given the task to teach a subject you yourself did not understand? I take the time to study before teaching it.
That was surprisingly reasonable.
I got a bunch of XP for that.
Professor.
Okay, people are calling me a thief, but I would never be doing bad things, because I'm moving very quickly without my enemies noticing. Must be why I must learning the bow and sword. Interesting. For now we'll let her change. We can change your goals.
is a perfect day to exert oneself.
We will work with each other.
Cool.
I am having a...
Alright, not bad. Ooh, Edelgard got a skill up in Axe. Casper nearly did an Axe as well. Bernadetta got one in Lance.
My efforts were not
She got
in vain.
Monster Breaker in Axe Prowess level 3.
I'd never have learned this back in my
She got
room.
Night Kneeler. Sweet. Alright, this time we're going to be doing a battle. Since, they're too different, really. Well, let's do the Magrid Way one first. I was really hoping that they would both... I could do them both on the same one. Okay, so I did lower the quality settings slightly, basically to see if I can mitigate the audio lag. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make on the actual video, if you'll be able to see a difference or not. But I'm going to kind of do this battle like I've done previous times, where I just kind of speed through it, because it's, in my opinion, it's not that interesting, because the battle doesn't necessarily matter. It's kind of grinding. So there we go. Who got MVP? I want to know. Petra. Alright. Renown is increased. Alright, now doing a little bit of instruction. Alright. Bernadette has faith level 1 now. Alright. Dorothea finally got her first star in her hidden talent. That's cool. 4 goods in a row. Didn't get anything better, unfortunately, but
I work to grow.
Her bow skill went up, so that's cool. And we'll begin lecture. Okay, if I have to hit someone I want to do from so far away, there's no way they can hit back. I want to know that. Okay, I mean, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm planning on making you anyway. And I need to do some. Oh, okay, we got to support with Dorothea. I need to do the what do you call it? I need to do the certification tests or whatever for our guys, our team. Everyone's at least level 6 now, so that's good.
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
So there's like, she's gotta be related to that other girl, because they kind of seem, or that other girl, Manuela, because they seem very, very similar.
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again.
And they're both singers, too. You know.
Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
It's a different guy than I saw you with yesterday.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade.
We all feel anxiety about aging.
You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object.
I didn't necessarily object.
I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Is that really what you want?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Don't make me actually answer this. Because I don't... To take care... Like... She says she doesn't want someone to take care of her. There's no way. That's not Dorothy. But I don't know. I'm gonna just say I don't think so for now.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you?
Is Byleth actually?
So I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Okay. Sure. I imagine we gotta support with at least one other person this week before we end off. Whose birthday is it? Leonie's birthday. Sure, flowers. I don't really feel like doing a tea party. This has been a long episode as it is.
We had a great result.
Alright. It is perfect. Okay, I was wondering if it would actually be great since Pedro said it was great. So, cool. Oh, Ada Golden really got up to there with reason. Ferdinand went up with Lance. No one else is going up, but everyone's getting good experience. Cool. Shatter Slash and Lance Prowess level 3. Dope. Alright. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. This has been a long recording, and I imagine that it will...
Impressive.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Yes, we get this now. So now we can buy other things. So that's cool. Anyways, we have certifications. Literally... Oh! Oh, never mind. I definitely want him to be a monk, though, so he focuses on magic. Do-do-do-do-do. Passed, of course he did. He had 100% chance.
I've passed, have I?
Yes, indeed, Hubert. And Linhart will also become a monk because he wants to exceed in faith. Succeed, excuse me, in faith. Do-do-do-do-do. Sweet.
I passed? Well done, me.
Good job, Linhart. Alright, and he can become a fighter because that's literally the only thing he can become.
Oh yeah! Nailed it!
And for now, to finish off, we're going to do Bernadetta. I don't really know what I want to make her, though. I guess we'll do Fighter, because that's the only skill, only class that has bow in it, even. It probably influences growth some.
I passed! I passed!
Of course you did. Alright, dudes, so really quickly, something happened with the next episode. I think it was my fault when recording with the Elgato game capture program. Anyways, that's not important. Basically... I don't have the battle footage for the next episode because of the mess up. I don't really feel like replaying through the entire game to get back there for the battle. So basically I have the cutscene stuff. Luckily I was able to find the ones that aren't just the actual videos online. So I will have those for you and it'll basically lead up to right up to the beginning of the next episode. And yeah, it's very irritating. I really do apologize. But anyways, I'm going to add this to the end of this episode. So I really hope you all enjoyed it. Did appreciate it. Yeah.
This weather is unfortunate. Those villagers were right when they said a storm was brewing. But they were more afraid of an attack than they were of the storm. Let's end this quickly.
The thieves have taken Conan Tower as their base. There it is in the distance.
Miklon must be more skilled than your average thief to have overtaken a place like that.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago, when invasions from the north were at their peak. This tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You know your history, Gilbert. If I recall correctly, you're from the kingdom, aren't you?
I left my home long ago. If you have any questions about the mission, I'd be happy to answer them. House Gautier has always placed great importance on whether or not someone bears a crest. Margrave Gautier has 2 sons. A crest never manifested for his eldest. It's not hard to imagine why he left and wound up in this sort of life.
There's no reason that crests should have the power to dictate someone's destiny. Don't you agree, Gilbert? He was just another victim of cruel fate. Forsaken by the goddess, who now demands his execution.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
What the hell?
Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on! No! Ah!
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear? His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified. Of course, that is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time. The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would. You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
I assume the Archbishop was pleased with your performance. Did you return the Lance of Ruin? I keep thinking about what Gilbert told us. Yes, Miklon was discarded by his family because he was born without a crest. Eventually, he became a masterful thief and gathered enough ruffians to capture a fortress. Right or wrong, he was a gifted leader. He could have been a great asset to Fodlan. What a waste! It's true that a crest can increase your magical abilities and allow you to wield the full might of a hero's relic. But one cannot measure a leader's worth based solely on whether or not they bear a crest. There are plenty of talented people in this world without one. People believe crests are blessings from the goddess, that they're necessary to maintain order in Fodlan. But the people are wrong. Crests are to blame for this brutal, irrational world we live in. Their power is granted only to a select few. whom we elevate and allow to rule the world. Have you ever wondered if the only way to create a truly free world is to dispense with the goddess and the crests? Do that, and people will have no choice but to rise and fall by their own merits.
Lady Edelgard, I question whether you revealed too much to the professor.
Perhaps I did.
It is true that our teacher possesses a rare talent. Even I cannot deny it. The ability to wield the sword of the Creator is concerning.
I've already explained this to you. My power alone is insufficient. That's why I'm borrowing power from those people. If our teacher can wield it in my stead, I believe that would be for the best.
It's a risk. A dangerous one. You leave me no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Please excuse me.
I can't hide from the truth. I can't do all that I must on my own. If all I can rely on is my own ambition, my path won't be easy. Is it so risky to reach out my hand? Father, I swear I will not stop until I succeed. My regret, my grief, my whole life, I've thrown it all away into the darkness.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flayn recently? I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Yes, anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you did, gosh dang it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, appreciate it. In the next episode, we're going to start out by doing that other battle mission that I need to do. And then we'll probably get to the next actual main mission. So, pretty cool stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Really enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you all later.